All right, you're live.
All right. Well, welcome. I would like to do a very fun presentation on blogs. Why? Because I just love to blog and I really like to read them as well. So here is my slides. I've got so many slides on this one. Um, so the first thing you have to do is log on to the community. And then you fill out your title and you put in your blog. And this is the last thing. It's tricks. To save your blogs, you've got to select the main SAP tag. There is a tag for just about anything and everything you can think about. You can save it for later. You don't have to publish it right away. And all you gotta do is have fun. You can blog about anything you want, anything you think you might want, or even something that you think somebody else would like. Um, and there's definitely something out there if you can't figure out what to blog. It's called BIF, Blog It Forward, and you don't have to be asked to do this, to do it yourself, and then pick the next few people to go. So there are my slides, and luckily they're gone because I got real sick of slides quickly. So I went ahead and I'm on the community page. I'm going to log on. Oops, that's not going to work. So now I'm logged on. And usually when I have time anymore, I love to read the blogs in the morning. So I go to blogs and click on it. What that will bring up is the most recent blogs first. So I can quickly go through and see if there's anything that interests me. And if they do, I can take a look at it. There's a lot out there and more people blogging every day, which is a beautiful thing. So we've got calling a web service. This might be something that I might read. So I would go through, read about it. If I liked it, I'd press like because people like to see that at least one person has read their blog. Um, of course, read through it. And actually, this one looks really cool. It looks like it gives some code. I haven't looked through them, obviously. And then a conclusion. Right now, there aren't any comments, but what I found that is really nice about blogging is not always the blog itself, but the comments. Um, the hardest thing for me to do is to write what I know about, which is the technical side of SAP. And that's because there are about a million different ways to do one thing. And so I kind of cringe when I put it out there and go, oh no, is this true? Will people like it? I know my code isn't perfect and I'm putting it out there. Well, that's where these comments come along. People can write the comments in and you quickly learn what they like and what they don't like. So um, it also gives you an idea, like if they say, well, you could have done it this way. Sometimes I've even gone back to my blogs and changed them based upon the comments. So then I've read a lot of these. Oh, first I'm going to show you the Blog It Forward. So this is the Blog It Forward that Sue started. And I talked about with her a little bit. And how it works is you just write something about yourself, anything you want, where you live. You can put pictures in it, you can make it really creative. And then once you're done, you ask some questions and then you say, well, I like these people to answer the questions, and you tag them in your blog. And so then it keeps going and going and going. Also, remember that you don't have to be asked to do this to do it. So it makes it fun. It's about something you know, it's about yourself. So it's pretty cool. Um, and you can look it up under Blog It Forward, the sequel. And I never search within the community because it's too hard to do it. So I usually use Google and search for it that way. The assigned tags is pound Blog It Forward. And why? Because now I'll get all the Blog It Forward posts. And really, it's amazing the response that has been there. There are 5 comments and 15 people liked it. So, I mean, these have beautiful pictures. And there, you get your responsive. So that's kind of a warm fuzzy. If you get a response, it's a really good idea to comment back to them. So I have decided I want to write one, right? I see them, they're easy to do. So I'm going to go ahead and write a blog post. I can title it anything you want, anything I want, not what you want. So okay. This is a very stupid blog that will never be published. So I put that stuff in there. I might throw some pictures, whatever. And I go down here and I'm thinking, I want to work on this later. So I'll just save. Ha, you can't just save. You have to go in and choose your category. There is a limit amount, which is good, right? I'm going to call it personal insights. And then you got to select your tag. Your tag, you just start writing. So SAP Web. Okay, Web ID, that's what we'll call it. And then I can save it because I certainly don't want to publish that, right? So if you go back and you want to manage your blogs, you just click on this and manage my blog posts. And you can see what you've written, what you haven't posted. Like this one I didn't post. I can get rid of that if I want. This was one I did earlier just to show that it could be done and to make sure I was ready for this presentation. And here are some of the different blogs. Let me get you one that hopefully has some comments on it and is technical. No comments on that one. Okay. Oh, and it's really nice. It's really nice that you can check out how many comments you get too. Um, Okay, there we go. This is one of the technical ones I wrote. Wasn't for sure how it would be received. Oops, and I shouldn't do it that way. There we go. I don't know why it's doing. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. Well, I thought all you did was click on it. Maybe I've got to click on view. Yep, view. So you can see I got a lot of views. People may or may not have liked it. I got 6 comments and 8 likes. And the likes really make me think, okay, somebody's looked at it and at least read some of it. So this I documented on how I did something. gave some code snippets, knowing that, yeah, I always am not very clean with my code like I should be, and I look things over about 300 times before I hit post. So this one had been saved for a while before I posted it. Um, See right here, very nice. Um, so it's really cool that that was a nice comment. Shoot, I didn't get one. I didn't pick one that had a lot of comments that, not negative. Okay, there we go. There's 19 comments. I've gotta find something worth this one, right? Shoot, I forgot to hit view. Oh, after your blogs are published, you can make changes to them. That's kinda cool. Mm, so here is, this quote is I added because, there was a comment at the end that made a lot of sense to me. So in case people didn't wanna go all the way through the comments, then they could, I could actually put it inside my blog, and I wanted to because it was a good suggestion. So, see here, it says, what they think could be improved. Was that it was a dynamic, and I because I didn't have the client in one place and I did in the other, it didn't make a lot of sense. So, I immediately found out how I could, fix my code. And then, we've got some just questions to me, and like I said, here is his answer that I wanted to put into my blog. So, when you blog, it's not just for the people that are out there reading it. You're also blogging for yourself. Um, when a person clicks on your name, it's a slightly different view because it's me and I'm looking at my stuff. Um, they can go comment, content, and blog post and actually see all the blogs that I've posted. Um, So, it's kind of nice. I like it. It's fun to do. You can make it as quick or as long as you want to finish something, and you can take a year, leave it in your, queue and never publish it. Some of those I have, but I not very many. I don't really care. I like sending them out and getting the comments back, and I know how much I enjoy reading blogs, so make it a lot of fun, enjoy what you're putting out there, and trust me, no one's gonna pick you apart completely. We've all done something that, may not be exactly correct, but that's okay because we learn from it. Thanks for watching.
So, Michelle, I just want to relay a few comments that we had. So, Phil Cooley's in this session and he just wrote back, really cool, Michelle. You're right. Sometimes you post and you're not sure how it will be received. But most in the
Mhm.
SAP community is positive, which is great. I do think that I can also speak for all of us that it is like you jump into the deep end, but the reception is always amazing.
Yeah, and that's why it's good to start with something like Blog It Forward, because there is no right or wrong answer. So you get that done and you get the first one under your belt, and then it becomes easier and easier.
Hmm, absolutely. And look, you don't have to stay with one topic. And a lot of people
Yep.
will be on the same journey as you. I started playing around with robot process automation a few months ago.
Mhm.
And I wrote a blog about how I sort of started engaging with that and stuff. And look, people are beginning a lot of the time at the same place as you, or you might have someone, as you mentioned, more advanced, and then go, well, actually, you could do it this way instead, and then you will also learn from that.
Yeah. It's So nice. Actually, I love those comments.
Absolutely. All right. So before we end, we do have a reactivation code to give out. So the people in the live chat right now, and this is obviously we are in the midst of night in Europe and early morning in places like India. So Phil is the one who will get this reactivation code for being active on the live chat. So thank you, Phil, for joining in. And I'll get in touch with you to give you that reactivation code. Cool.
All right. Thank you.